sisters.
I'm Siobhan.
And I'm Sloan, and we are headed into Arcata to hang out with our favorite bee goddess and to smoke some bees out with cannabis.
Smoke some bees!
We're here today with Missy B and her bees.
Woo. Welcome to my apiary.
We're about to smoke these bees out with a little bit of cannabis buds because Missy B believes that
it's the best local herb to use in your smoker. It smokes at a low temperature. It creates a white puffy cloud that's perfect for making the bees docile.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right. They're getting excited. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. You guys are so cute.
So this is a boy bee.
He's called a drone.
Called a drone.
He is powerless. His only purpose is mating. He can't sting. He can't feed himself. He can't forage for honey.
Wow.
And only 1% of his sex actually gets to fulfill their life with mating. The rest of them are hopeless.
That's cool.
They go and hang out in a tree waiting for a queen bee to fly by once in a blue moon, so they might be able to mate.
Aww.
I like to do things like this.
Oh, no. I love it. Stick it out more. Yeah.
Hi, I'm gonna start the smoker. This is how I do it. I add a piece of cotton. It's really, really flammable. I stick it on the bottom. I turn my torch on, my handy dandy torch. This is really the only way to smoke the bees out with and light the smoker. The lighter just doesn't cut it. So that's going. And then I like to add some cannabis.
What do you think the difference between using cannabis and using other herbs?
These other herbs that I have in my handy dandy box, like white sage, eucalyptus, cedar, lavender, melissa, mint, burns at a hotter temperature. And so it creates a hot smoke, and when you blow it on the bees, it burns their little bodies, and they're not too happy about it. But if you burn a little bit of this and a little bit of cannabis, it becomes the perfect blend.
Awesome. Perfect.
Cannabis burns at a nice temperature. Our lungs can handle it, so I feel like the bees' bodies can handle it. Good. Every bee in here is a sister because they have one mother. The drones are their brothers, and we're going to meet the family. Let's go through the prettiest one first, while we're all fresh. So I put the rocks on the hive to help with the predators. The predators are raccoons, skunks, and bears. Really doesn't help much with the bears, but with the raccoons cannot get the lid off with the rock on top. So I try to always collect fun rocks from the river for my hives. These girls are on their second year, which their second year is prime. This hive will probably be my honey maker if it doesn't swarm. So, I have bells for you ladies if you want them. Do you want to protect your face?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I think it'll be okay.
The worst spot to get stung. If you feel like it's going to get crazy, because when I open the hives, a lot more bees go in. The bells are in my truck if you can help yourself to the variety. Now, as you smoke them, they just get instantly mellow. Like to crack it and give them a little smoke in the top. I have this nice handy dandy hole down here. You put the smoker in and it smokes them out from the inside up. Look at how great this smoker is just going. Like, who wouldn't want to use cannabis?
Cannabis.
It's raging.
I'm keeping in limelight, and that's going to Thank you.
So what I like to do is I like to break it down to the bottom and go through the bottom first, so it's not so intense. These boxes are really heavy too. They're like 50 pounds.
Wow.
Full of honey.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Hi, ladies. Oh, so cool.
Yeah, Lori Bell did the artwork on this hive. It's one of my favorite hives for a paint job.
Beautiful. And so this is the larvae is also kind of in there? Or?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, they make this extra space. Like these are all little bridges to the next level of comb.
Oh, wow.
I like to get rid of them just because when you stack them differently, then they don't sit right and you can smash bees. And
Mm-hmm.
trying to be a neat housekeeper here.
It's good.
And the bees make no waste. So when the larva gets open like this, they go and suck all the royal jelly and honey off of it and reuse it in their hive.
Wow.
They are truly creatures of perfection. I love it.
I'm gonna grab a face thing.
We grab me one.
Bees.
Yeah, you don't want to get stung in the face.
Oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. I can't, like, I'm in love with how perfect it all is working out. It's really incredible.
It really is incredible. I'm addicted. I have bee fever.
Yeah, you do.
Totally got bee
You're
fever.
giving it to me.
I give it to a lot of people. It's my purpose here at Humboldt County, teaching the Humboldt State beekeeping classes and helping with the nonprofit there for a little bit. And I'm all about educating. I really believe that the industry of beekeeping needs to go into the backyard beekeeper and out of the hands of the agricultural companies.
Absolutely. That's what we're hoping with cannabis as well.
Yes. Support your local farmer.
Support your local farmer.
It's important. So the bottom is their brood. We're going to be looking for the queen. Hopefully we can find queen bee in here. Bees like to move up, so there's more activity in the top than there is on the bottom.
Oh, interesting. I know. Be nice. I know. Be nice, Bee. We're cool. Oh, no, we're not. You're in my stuff. What are you doing in my house?
It's interesting that they let us come into their house. They're the only insect in the world that lets humans manipulate them and go through their home. Most bees, or most bugs, when you open up their home, they want to attack you.
Right.
But bees, we have a symbolic relationship and stewardship that's
Beautiful.
they allow me to do this to them. I find it very fascinating. See, we have some babies. These are workers. They're about to be hatched.
Oh, cute.
Baby bees.
I love them. Why are they so cute? I can't.
You can see the drone is right there, and the rest of them are females.
The bigger guy.
These are all the sisters, and that's the brother.
Sisters.
The sisterhood of honey making.
Grow sisters. Did you like it?
So what's happening here is the bees are starting to line up and look at us. They're checking us out. They're like, who are you and what are you doing in my hive? And when you give them a little smoke, it makes them go away. You see different behavior happening.
Wow. There was some mean mugging, and then we blew a little bit of cannabis smoke, and they were like, we're cool.
We're cool.
Pretty much.
Wow.
That's the purpose for it right there.
Wow.
Neat.
Huh?
Okay.
So to help save the bees, the most important thing you can do is plant bee beneficial plants. The bees like things that bloom early spring and late fall. In the abundance of spring, there's plenty of them to eat for them to eat in June and in May. So you try to plant flowers that are blooming when the abundance is not blooming. And it's really important to not use insecticide. If we want to save the world and save our food system, don't spray. Don't use seeds that have been coated in the nicotoids. Be organic.
Bee.
One of the benefits of bees is they collect propolis. Propolis they collect from really sticky flowers locally to fill in the cracks of their hive. And one of the flowers that they collect here locally is from the medicinal cannabis plant. It's super sticky, super gooey, and super medicinal. So the bees love to collect on it and bring those medicinal properties back into their hive to winterize. Seals it up nice and sweet. Seals it up so the rain doesn't get in and it keeps the moisture out and the bees healthy. Check out propolis. It has a lot of other medicinal healing properties. It's amazing. It's like finger hash. Every flower they touch, it sticks to them and they bring it back.
All right, so all of that bee information was totally awesome. We're inspired.
Thank
You're amazing.
Thank you for coming and checking out.
We hope that the next hives that we hang out with you in are ours. And we would like to make you an official grow sister.
Oh, thank you. I feel so blessed.
Because growing bees is just as important as growing anything else, if not more.
Yes, it's really important to keep the farming industry healthy.
Yes.
One thing to do is keep bees healthy and be a good keeper.
Good bee mom.
Thanks for coming and seeing the apiary with me.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Like, yeah, can we do that?